Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of BattleBox Batrep. Today, the Tau and the Tyranids are fighting each other in a display of might. So, in this mission, you've got the two forces have sort of lined up against each other. They have their home objectives, and there are two objectives in the middle. If a character can stay on these objectives for multiple turns, they get way more points. So the Tau are almost certainly going to want to get their ethereal on there and hope they stay there. The Tyranids are probably going to be a bit more mobile, but if they can table the Tau, they win. So, choices. The I'm going for more forest terrain this time, which you may have noticed from all of the greenery. Basically, I have discussed it with my opponent, and I am perfectly happy with basically each one is going to be like an area around it is going to count as forest. Basically, I'm just going to be sensible about it. So I think you can fairly easily see the paths, going through it. Yeah. So it goes. As you probably noticed from other videos, I very rarely remember benefit of cover exists anyway. So yeah, let's see how that goes. As always, rolling to see who goes first. We have the Tau and the Tyranids. And re-rolling, we have the Tau and the Tyranids. So that makes it time for Tau turn 1. Okay, so you join us at the end of the Tau first movement phase. Everything has moved forward. The Tau managed to get a 12-inch run to get the infantry up to the middle objective, while the that one has been captured because it was a battle line unit. The von Ryan's Leapers are getting a little bit of a their own medicine, as the stealth suits are going to come up, and while they're in cover, I've got a feeling 2 burst cannons and a fusion blaster probably going to do nasty things there. The ghost kill has moved up, and the barb gaunts are going to try overwatching the ghost kill, because the ghost kill is about to try shooting them. Basically, these are the 2 heavy ranged hitters. Whichever one manages to get the most damage is going to come out the victor on this one. So barb gaunts get 5d6 shots. I don't think it's going to do very well for the barb gaunts. Right, okay, I've worked that out. It is 12 shots, needing 6s to hit, then 5s to wound. It's not going to be amazing, but it might do something. Or it might get exactly 1 hit and bounce off of them. Yeah, bounces off. Also, while I am remembering it, the ethereal gains a command point on a 4 or more. It does. Okay, so the Tau have multiple command points. The Tyranids have just spent theirs to possibly scratch some paintwork. I don't know. But we go into shooting for the Tau turn 1. Okay, we are starting with the Ghost Kill, firing back into the barb gaunts. Use this cyclic ion raker first. A gun I'm going to use the name of correctly this one time and never remember to hit the right name again. It's 6 shots, 4s to hit. Ooh, that's not great. I'm gonna stick with it though. 4 to hit, 3s to wound. I'm gonna spend a command point there to re-roll that. Yeah, it wounds. You get a 5-up save or it dies. Oh my god. Okay. Cyclic Ion Raker does nothing. Fusion Blasters need 4s to hit. Both hit. They need 2s to wound. 2 wounds. I'm not sure if they're in half range. I don't think they are, but I'm going to check. If they are, that's 2 instant dead. God, no, they've got a range of 12 inches. I thought it was 18. That might have been 9 inches. But they do d6 damage each, so on a 1 it only kills 1. No, the fusion blasters at least salvage it a little bit. And also, before I get comments, the unit couldn't, the Fire Warriors couldn't use their spotter ability because they ran this turn, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, well, I suppose I could check. I guess the Ethereal could have done it. It says any unit, but yeah, 2 Barb Gaunts are just dead. Okay, and moving on to the stealth suits. The stealth suits are going to open up into the Von Ryan Sleepers, who are in cover and have stealth, which makes them 5s to hit, 4s to wound with a 3-up save. So I'm not expecting miracles, but 5, that's 3 hits, 4s to wound. That's 2 wounds, 3-up saves, might do some damage. I've got a horrible feeling if they... Okay, they do no damage, but the Fusion Blaster misses, and it needs 5s. I'm not going to re-roll it. End of Tau shooting turn 1. End of Tau turn 1, because they're not going to charge. That was not exactly the famed Tau shooting there. Yeah, well, on to Tyranids turn 1. Okay, we are at the end of Tyranids movement phase. And yeah, I'm not liking the chances of the stealth suits. I probably should use rapid redeploy to move them a bit further back. Because yeah, this entire group down here is about to charge. The termagants ran, everything else didn't. So they are about to get charged by a lot of very scary spiky things. Up at the top, we've got a firing line forming here. The Barb Gaunts have moved into the forest up in the north. The Psychophage has moved through the forest down in the south. And the Gaunts, these ones didn't run. They've just walked up, so they're all going to shoot into the ghost kill there. I think the ghost kill is going to overwatch into the Psychophage, because it has a chance of killing it before it can shoot if it overcharges the Ion Raker, not Ion Blaster, Ion Raker. Let's try that. Okay, in addition to contesting this objective, the Von Ryan Sleepers are also claiming my dice rolling spot. So I'm going to move over here. Get 6 shots, needing 6s to hit. Oh, that is not a single hit. I'm going to have to throw the Fusion Blasters. It gets another 2 shots. Come on, 6s to hit. Oh, not a single one. Oh no. He's about to get shot and then charged. Speaking of getting shot and charged, down here as well. Okay, because they ran, these termagants are 6s to hit, then 3s to wound, because stealth suits aren't actually that tough. That is 1 whole hit, which is still 1 better than the ghost kill does, and shooting is its only job. It wounds, it's got a 3-up save. So yeah, the Flesh Borer Beetle bounces off the stealth suit before it gets charged by everything. Okay, so up the top, everything is piling into the ghost kill. The termagants are going to fire first just because I've already got the 10 dice. They need 5s to hit, followed by 5s to wound. So, because they didn't run, but the ghost kill still stealthed. So that is not phenomenal. I mean, it's not awful. I mean, 4 hits is, I believe, above average. Maths is hard. 5 to wound. That is above average, I can tell you that one. It's got a 2-up save, so... Okay, it absolutely takes it like a champ. And while I've got the 3 dice right here, the Barbicons may as well shoot it. Getting 9 shots. They only walked, so they need 4s followed by 5s. Oh. Followed by 5s. Nothing. Now I need to check out the Psychophage and its Psychoclastic Blast Blitz Zappy attack. That smoke that's coming out of its back. Okay, it is the Psychoclastic Torrent. It gets D6 auto hits for 4 hits. Wounding on 5s. Jesus. Saving on 3s. Okay, this has been an incredibly high rolling game so far. No one on that side of the board wants to die. I mean, no one on this side of the board wants to die, but we're about to do some charge phases. Okay, before anything else, I'm going to do Overwatch with the stealth suits. They're going into the Von Ryan's Leapers because they're going to charge first. They need a 2. So I'm going to shoot first with the burst rifles, needing 6s, then 4s. Oh, 2 wounds. I get 4-up saves. They do make both of them. And the fusion blaster misses. Okay. So are they in, needing a double 1 or better on 2 dice? Would you look at that? They're in. The winged Tyranid warrior is he needs a 6 to get in. He is also in. I think the Tyranids are about to claim this objective, unless the dice have been weird to this game. Like, the dice seem to not want anyone on either side to die. So I guess we'll see how it goes. Okay. It's actually so rare for the Hive Tyranid warrior to actually get to attack. I'm going to do him first. Plus, he has the traditional maths I like. 2s to hit, 3s to wound, 4s to save. Again, oh my god, these dice do not want anyone to die. 2s to hit, 3s to wound. 3 wounds. Okay. 4s to save. Each fail is a dead one. Only 1. Okay, onto the Von Ryan's Leapers. Yep, that is 18 attacks. 3s to hit, 3s to wound. That's a 3. Oh, it's not amazing. Ah. 3s to wound. Oh my god, if the battle suit survive this, I'm never letting the Tyranids down. Yes, 4-up saves. They need to pass 2 to get to attack back. They do not pass 2. Yeah, the stealth suits are dead, and the Von Ryan's Leapers are going to consolidate that way, while the Tyranid Prime stays there and just sits on the objective for the rest of the day, eating cakes. Now, I know what you're thinking, looking at this scene of imaginary carnage, and you are correct to ask it, and the answer is because I got so excited I forgot to do the charges up here. So the Psychophage and the Termagants are both going to run in, because the Termagants can hopefully envelop it so it can't escape as easily. If it survives, the Psychophage needs a 5, the Termagants need a 6. Psychophage just gets in. Termagants are very in. Okay. Oh, look at it. It's so cool. Like, the Termagant's just climbing up this thing's legs trying to eat it. Getting to the canned food inside. But first up, the Psychophage is going to get the first chomp with its Bitentacled Maw. It's D6 plus 1 attacks, that is a 5. Needs a 3s to hit. Or hit 5s to wound. Oh my lord. And then the Ghost Kill gets a 2-up save. 3-up saves, -1 AP. Okay, it fails 1. I think that is 2 wounds already. And now I'm just going to pile on with the Termagants. They get 10 attacks. It's 4s to hit, 6s to wound. I mean, the Ghost King is doing better than I thought it was going to. So 6s to wound. Not a single one. Not one. The Ghost King has taken 2 wounds. As we go into Tau turn 2. Okay, on to Tau turn 2. The only movement is that the Ghost Kill has jumped from in combat. It's fallen back because it can move and fall back and shoot still. So it's going to block off this exit. Hopefully these Tau who have stayed stationary so they can put a gun turret are hopefully enough to do enough damage over here. I guess we'll find out. I'm just going to roll the Ethereal's command point ability. Gets another one. Okay, that's very useful. And I'm not going to bother overwatching because the only thing that can is those Termagants into that. And 6s and 5s isn't worth it. Okay. On to the Tau shooting phase. Okay, I am putting all of the Ghost Kill's firepower into the Von Ryan's Leapers. And I'm rolling all of it at once. I'm overcharging the Ion Raker. So all 8 of the Ghost Kill shots need 5s to hit, 3s to wound, and they get 6-up invulns. And if they each fail, is a dead Leaper. So 5s to hit. Oh, that's awful. Oh shit! Oh no, oh no, it doesn't matter. I am going to command point reroll one of the shots. Oh, nope. Oh dear. 3s to wound. Oh no. Oh no, Monfrere. To either this lot to open fire into this lot, which hopefully will do better, but I'm honestly not sure at this point. Okay, so it turns out that the only model in the Tau army that doesn't have For the Greater Good is the Ethereal himself. Great. I'm going to put all of their firepower anyway into the Psychophage, because with the Fireblade, he gives an extra shot to every single weapon in the unit, which puts them means those 10 models are putting out 33 rounds, with another 3 coming from the tactical missile, which is 36. I believe they will have the same. Oh no, they don't. That's a lie. But I believe it's 33 rounds. With the Fireblade's gun having higher damage. So I'll do him first for, and that's 2 hits. That's 5s to wound. 1 wound, no AP, 3 up save. Okay, it saves that. I shall fetch my bucket. Look at it. 30 dice. Okay, I'm doing the missile launcher separately because it does have slightly different rules, but we're looking at 4s to hit, 5s to wound. Avalanche of dice. That was a hit. That wasn't. I'm mostly an orc player, so I'm used to this in melee. Feels even better when they can't hit you back. Okay, that's a lot of hits. That I should have paused, but you get to see what it's like to pick these up with one hand. 5s or 6s to wound. No. Oh, that's not amazing. Do you know, I think... Oh, that's another one over there. That is a wound. I think the Psychophage might survive this. 3 up saves. 30 shots, not a single wound. Okay, the missile launcher needs 5s to hit. That entire unit did nothing, and it's honestly may have been the closest chance I'm going to have, because this thing hits like a truck, but on the other hand, I need it to block this side. I have a feeling I've just made a horrible mistake. No, because if I hadn't moved this one, they would have come up and chewed these guys up, whereas these guys are going to come up and chew them up, basically. Okay, the Tyranids, I think, are about to... I think they're ramping up for their 3rd win. Okay, and the Tau are about to get very overwhelmed. The Hive Tyranid warrior stayed where it is, just chilling on the objective. The Von Ryan's Leapers have moved up to charge into that. The Termagants have moved over here to get shots off. Over the back, same basic deal. The barbed ones have just stayed where they are. The one thing that has happened is the Psychophage has popped its head round slightly just so it's got a 2-inch charge on any surviving fire warriors. So the Ghost Kill is going to overwatch its tits off. Gets also, I'm going to do it afterwards, but it has hazardous, so I've got to make that roll for the last turn, and it's also going to overcharge this time just to try and make as many hits count as possible. Use 6s to hit. 2 hits. They'll still need 5s to wound. I'm going to command point one of them. Yes, that's a wound. I believe that's -2. I'll check if it comes up if the woods affect monsters, but I don't think it does. Either way, that fails, because it's 3 up save normally. It's 3 wounds with the 5 up, feel no pain. Oh my god. Okay. 2 fusion blasters. 1 hits. Still needs 5s. Oh no. Okay. Oh god, you have not done much this game. Ooh. And now, Tyranid shooting phase. Okay, starting with the joke down the bottom, the Termagants need 5s and 5s. I should really stop referring to these as the joke shots. Yeah. 5s to wound. 1 wound. It's got a 2 up save. It's fine. Oh, I've lost. Okay, damn it. Same shots into the top, through the cover. So it is. Through the cover doesn't do anything to the hit. So it's 4s to hit, 3s to wound. Okay. Why is it the lower I need to roll, the worse I do? 3s to wound. Yeah, that's 3 wounds. 4 up saves on the fire. No, 3 up saves on the Fire Warriors. They've got the Ethereal's Force Field. And they have Feel No Pain, which does not do anything, 1 dice. Next up, we have the Psychoclastic Flow into the Fire Warriors. Gets 5 hits, wounding on 2s this time. There's only 3. It'll be 4 up saves. I think it's AP -1. Okay, and 5 up Feel No Pain. Oh, okay, that is another 1 dead. Now on to the charge phase. Okay, we're on to the charging phases. Everything needs a 2 up save. So the Von Ryan's Leapers, 2 up charge, sorry. Von Ryan's Leapers. The Psychophage is very in. And the Termagants up the north, all very in. I'd already prepared all the dice then, realised you can't overwatch more than once in a turn. I think I might have done that net last turn, but yeah. Everything's in. Crap. No, Tau can overwatch. They are going to overwatch. They have their own special stratagem that only works if they're the target of charge. So the Fire Warriors are going to shoot into the Termagants. They get 27 shots, needing 6s to hit. I'll do the thingy separately. That is... Ooh, it's not going to be enough to kill them all, but might be enough to make them think twice. 3s to wound. Yeah, all wounds. No AP, so 5 up saves. These dice do not want anyone to die. They really like the Tyranids. That is 2 wounds from the pulse rifles, and the missile launcher gets nothing. Okay. Yeah, these dice are really, really liking the Tyranids. Time to move in all the charges and see what happens there. Okay, starting with the Von Ryan Sleepers, who are going to attack into the Ghost Kill, needing 3s to hit. Again, wow. There is something in the air on Gethsemane. Just means no one... It's clearly slightly pacifying, like spores or something. The 5s to wound. Wow, a whole 3. And it gets 3 up saves. Wow, it's taken another wound, down to 9. On to the ones at the back. I guess I'll start with the Psychophage. Okay, it is time for 8 talons and bitten tickled more. Gets D6 +1 attacks. 2 hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s. Got a 5 up save. That's cocked. Yeah, oh, something's died. Wow. That is, one of them has died. Now to get the stats for the Termagants. Yeah, another nice easy one. 4s to hit, 4s to wound, 4 up saves. So that's exactly average. I'll get that dice out in a second. 4s to wound. 4 up saves. All of those Tyranids just did 1 wound to the Tau, and now it's time for the Tau to hit back. Good. This is not how I thought this melee phase was going to go. Okay, first up, we're going to go see if a Ghost Kill can kick a Von Ryan's Leaper to death. Need 5s, then 3s. 2 hits. 3s to wound. It's got a 4 up save. And look at that, nothing dies. Over to the Tau over here. Okay, we can get 5 Fire Warriors into combat with Termagants. They need 5s to hit. Okay, and there are 2 Fire Warriors in combat with the Psychophage. Nope. And then there is the Fireblade as well. Okay, the Psychophage is in combat with the so the Fireblade is in combat with the Psychophage. He's actually pretty good in melee. He needs 4s. 2 hits, 6s to wound. No. Okay. Another incredibly uneventful phase. Like, just the dice do not. There must be something in the air on Gethsemane. This is baffling. Wow. It's time for the Tau's turn. I didn't think the Tau were going to get a turn. Okay, cool. Okay, again, we have the Tau Moon phase. The Fire Warriors and the Ethereal have fallen back. The Ghost Kill has moved up behind the units here. And the Ghost Kill is going to fire everything into the Psychophage. If we can take down the Psychophage, I think it might turn the tide of the battle. If this planet will let anyone die. Wow, that's real bleak. First up, the Tau get an extra command point on a 4 or more. They do not. Cool. Okay, I'm going to do the Fusion Blasters first. That is 4s to hit, 4s to wound. Both hit. No wounds. I am going to spend a command point to re-roll one of them. No. Oh, no. I guess Ion Blaster, Ion Raker next. Okay, I'm overcharging the Ion Raker, needing 4s to hit. Okay, a wound roll like that, please. Needing 5s to wound. 3 wounds. Has a 6 up save. One of them, so that is 6 wounds have gone through. It has a 5 up, feel no pain. Might be the first time anyone on the Tau side has actually, well, not the first time, but good lord. It heals 3 of them. 3 wounds, and that hazardous roll. It's fine. I've never seen rolling this good. Oh my god! So that's 3 wounds on the Psychophage. Okay, it is the end of the Tyranids turn 3 movement phase, and I think one of the big things I noticed is the Tau actually left their Ethereal fairly vulnerable in the back to the Von Ryan's Leapers. So I'm going to say the Fire Warriors are going to overwatch into them in the hopes of trying to make sure that they don't get past them. So doing the basic shooting first. They get so many goddamn dice. 6s to hit. Oh, that's not going to be enough. And the The fire blade still gets to shoot as well. That's 3 hits, 4 to wound. Oh, all wound, 4 up saves, because no AP. Yeah, that is 1 wound on a Von Ryan Sleeper, and 3 shots from the Fireblade. No hits. Oh no. You're kind of dead, mate. On to the Tyranid shooting phase, which I have a feeling is going to be quite... Yeah. I have no idea. I mean, we're on the 3rd turn. I honestly thought the tower was going to be dead long before now, so the dice want the dice wants. Okay, I'm going to start with the Psychoclastic Torrent into the Ghost Keel. That's D6 automatic hits for 5. It's 5s to wound. That's nothing. Oh no. Okay. Right, a lot of these are going to be quite easy. I'm going to start with the 10 strong unit first, firing into that. None of them ran. So it's 4s, then 3s. What is going on? Then 3s to wound. 2 up saves. 4 up saves, and 2 die to flesh borer shots. I'll get them off and then do the unit of 8 over there. Okay, that is another 8 shots. 4s, then 3s. That's at least average. That's, I guess, average. Another one dies. And now we get into the charge phase where things are about to go horribly wrong. Probably, again, the way this game is going, I have no idea. Right, okay, before anything else, before I even check distances for charging, the Psychophage is going to charge into the Ghost Kill, which is immediately going to Overwatch with its Fusion Blasters. That is a hit. 4s to wound. I'm going to command point reroll that. It wounds. It doesn't get a save. It's -4, so it's D6 plus 2 wounds. It's 6 wounds. 6 5 up. Feel no pain. 5 up. Feel no pains. What is going on? That is 3. And then it's overcharged Ion Blaster, Ion Raker. I'm never going to get that. Remember that. No hits, but that's another 3 wounds. Slowly being knocked down, and you know what? While I'm here, it gets the charge off. Who could have guessed? I'll measure the rest and do the rolls now. Okay, the distances are 6 inches, 2 inches, and 6 inches all into the... He's going into the ethereal. The other ones are going into the fire warriors. So the Von Ryan's Leapers first. 6 they are in. 2 inch for the would you look at that? They're in. 6 inches for the termagant. The other termagants. Everyone is in. I mean, the fire warriors might survive. I've genuinely seen weirder this game so far. So let's see how that goes. Okay, Von Ryan Leapers have strike first, so they may as well strike first. They have 18 attacks, hitting on 3, wounding on 3s. Welcome to the Dice Grove. Okay, oh Jesus. That's wounding on 3s. Oh my god. Okay. The Ethereal has a 5+ saves. It only needs to make 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 of them. It absolutely does not. the Von Ryan's Leapers absolutely just tear the Ethereal apart. And on to the rest. Rest of the army. Oh, come on. They don't let him go. They have claimed their prize. Yeah, I think I'm going to do them last. I'll just do this one next. Fun. Okay, it's time for some Talons and Betentacled Maw action. Getting D6 plus 1 attacks. Getting 4, 5 even. Okay, this unit's been he's been wounded, so it's plus 1 to hit. So that's 2s. Followed by 5s. 1 wound. He's got a 3-up save. Oh my god, he's actually lost some wounds. I think that's damage 2. We'll put him down to 7 whole wounds. Okay, I'm going to do all the termagants together for a total of 18 attacks, needing 4s then 4s. Okay, that is 4s to wound. Oh my god. 4-up saves. Two Fire Warriors die, and then the Tau can again hit back in a sentence. I feel so weird saying. Okay, let's start with the Fireblade. I'm going into the unit of 8 termagants just to try and finish one off, I guess. 1 hit. Doesn't wound. 2 attacks from the 2 survivors. No hits. Cool. They're going to die. Onto the Ghost Keel. Can it kick a Psychophage? Right. Okay, the Ghost Keel has 3 attacks, dealing 5 then 5. Amazing. This is absolutely amazing. So I guess that's like Tau turn 4. I'm pretty sure Tau have lost this. I just want to see. I want to see if, like, especially the Ghost Kill just survives to the end of the battle now. I'll see how they're doing at the end of the next turn. Wow. Okay, it is Cut Price Pacific Rim over here. The Ghost Kill has moved back slightly. The Fire Warriors have stayed in melee, so they can use the shoot while standing. Use their guns as pistols ability. Might get them something. Okay, the Ghost King is going to fire everything into the for the Psychophage. Needs 4s to hit with its fusion blasters. I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna bother command point rerolling because I've got a feeling I'm gonna need them for Overwatch. 6 shots, overcharged again because it just needs to do so much damage just to make sure the Feel No Pain doesn't regenerate the bastard. And because of that, 5 up to wound. No, I feel bad about this, but no. Okay, they are over there. They're going to pistol everything again into the unit of 8. 2 hits, 2 wounds, 5-up save. Okay, they get 2 kills for that, and another 6 shots from the regular dudes. 3 hits, 2 wounds. Okay, that's another kill from them, so that's 3 dead. Oh, I don't want to think about it. Actually, before I remove any models, battle shock test, they're fine. They have never cared about anything in their lives. Yeah, so yeah, they take 3 damage onto the termagant unit. who are about to stab them to death. Okay, the 10-strong unit of termagants is piling in because they get to go first because it's not their turn. They get 10 attacks. I'm not doing them all as one because the fire warriors can interrupt this time. Not interrupt, they get to go in between them. So they, if any of them survive. Falls to wound. Oh, Jesus Christ. 4-up save. Okay. No, none die. Absolutely none. Okay. Got pretty good at this now. The fire blade needs 4s to hit. The 2 other ones need 5s to hit. Okay. The 5 attacks from the 5 other the termagants. Need 4s to wound. 1 wound. 4-up save. Literally nothing is happening in that combat, and frankly the most impressive thing is the fact that 3 fire warriors are surviving against 15 Tyranids and slowly whittling them down. Okay, the entirety of the turn 4 movement phase is the Von Ryan Leapers have just moved down here. They got that. The Tyranids have absolutely won on victory points now. I think this is going to be the last turn no matter what, just to see if the Tyranids can wipe them out. To that end, the termagants are staying locked in combat there. The nothing's moving over here. Including, I'm going to see if I can get a charge against that, but I'm going to charge with that first, so it will get its Overwatch, but against that, if it survives. Which, on that note, Psychoclastic Blast. One hit, doesn't wound. 3d6 Barb Gaunt shots. What is going on? 3s to hit, they're heavy and they stood still. 5s to wound. Oh my god. Psychophage is going to charge the thing. It is in. Okay, I'm going to spend the points to Overwatch. No, the Fusion Blast is missed. The overcharged Ion Raker gets 2 hits. That is. Gets 1 hit. I saw that 4 as a 6. Needs 5s to wound. I'm going to use his last command point to try re-rolling this. And he's going to fail. Okay. So yeah, the Psychophage is in. And this is an 11-inch charge here. He is not in. I'm going to use command point to re-roll that. He is not in. Oh. Psychophage is going to have to charge and slobber over him, I guess. Okay, it's the fight of the ages. The giant Tyranid monster is dancing around while the Ghost King is bouncing around, shooting at it a lot. Yes. D6 plus 1 attacks with his big tentacled maw. 4 attacks, needing 2s to hit. Okay, that is 3 hits. That is 5. Actually, I'm going to just check this. I'm going to roll the dice. I think it's, unless I forget any 4s, I'll check. It might be, of course, I get a 4. I can't remember what the wounds for the Ghost King is. And if it's a half wounds, 4's now wounded. So I will just check that quickly. It is not. It's on 7 out of 12. So that is 2. Gets 3-up saves. It saves both of them. Amazing. Tyranid's turn, so the Fire Warriors can strike back. They're going to go into the unit 5, just try and kill 1, I guess. 3 attacks from the Fireblade. 1 hit, 4s to wound. No. 2 attacks from the Fire Warriors, both hit. 1 wounds. Oh, he kills. Whichever one of you it was, you are a hero. You have killed 1 termagant, which means there's now only 14 attacks going into you. Okay, you know the song 444. Forced to hit. Ooh. By the greater good. By the power of Great Skull. Forced to wound. What the fuck am I talking about? Okay, 4-up save. In total, there are 5 wounds worth of models there. We'll see how that goes. That is... Oh! All of the Fire Warriors have finally been brought down. It was a valiant effort by the fighter by the Task Force O'Reilly, but they are dead. The Ghost King is the last person left alive, and quite honestly, I think at this point he's going to disengage and just run away. Basically, like, he can't win, and even if it kills the Psychophage, it's going to get torn apart by everything else. So I think it's time to report back to the HQ that maybe this is not a planet worth being on. So yeah, send to the models. Hive Fleet Homunculus continues its absolute reign of terror. It's 3 wins for the Tyranids out of 3 games. Yeah, that is some of the most batshit dice rolling I've seen in a long, long time. I've not seen just nothing wanted to die on either side, which made for a weird game. Like, I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun just going around, just I don't know. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great time. Also, gonna say, I really I really like this as scenery. Like, this was like 2 packs of aquarium plants on Amazon for I think in total it cost me about 15 quid, and it completely filled the table. It looks really good. Just no real notes. Tyranids remain terrifying, dice remain mystifying, and I really wish I had anything that could pick up the scheme for these Tyranids, because it looks so black on these, and it's dark, really, in the words of Father Ted, it's really dark blue. But either way, I had a great time filming this. I hope you had a great time watching it. And as always, if you did like it, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you didn't like it, ironically, comment to tell me how much you hated it, and subscribe so you can hate watch everything I make. Yeah, thank you very much, and goodbye.